record right now. Hi, we just got on. Welcome to the Zoom. We lie. We've been talking for like 10 minutes and I totally forgot to hit the Zoom record button.
Oh, good.
Sorry you missed it. Okay,
so can you just repeat, Heather, because what you were telling us before was how much money you raised in the last fundraiser you did and how much PRV you earned from doing it.
Yes, so the last fundraiser I did, it was for a ROTC in a high school and 125 students, so I had to make 125 packets. Right, so it was this, 125 of these for each student. 85 of the 125 actually sold. So 85 kids came back selling at least one or filling the sheet up and selling more than one, right? That's an actual kid's order forms here. They sold, it was over $10,000 of cash monies brought in. My PRV was $6,400 and something just from their fundraiser, not counting parties, basket parties, events. I mean, I think my PRV for the month was like $8,700. I'm not lying.
Wow.
I was trying to hit 10,000 just so I could see the number, and I was trying so hard, but why? I'm like, really, Heather? What are you trying to do? This is crazy. But I just wanted to see the number.
Yeah.
So they turned it all in, and that's where my video shows. You'll see all the cent circles in this video, y'all. It is crazy. We had an assembly line, and I picked the cents on the order form, and that's what I was trying to tell them. I picked cents based on the name that can be self-explanatory to people, because people are not going to know that the stickers down below will be the ones that have the weird names, like nobody knows what Luna smells like. So I put the sticker. I put 3 stickers so they can rub and smell.
Yeah.
Hey, and people.
Did you find a lot of people? Did you find a lot of people chose those fragrances because the stickers were there?
No, it was.
No,
so
they went
mixed.
with like.
It was so mixed, you guys. Like I can't even tell you. We have weathered leather here in Texas, so of course, I thought that would be the #1 big seller. We sold more French lavender than leather. Lavender. I would have never thought people would have put French lavender in a car. They did.
And how long did you run it for? How long did the kids have to sell?
I usually run mine 2 weeks, 10 days to 14 days. I never run it longer because people are going to be waiting for their stuff.
Yeah.
I pre-did my customer bags. So it was this little cello bag. I should go get one to show y'all. And I took a product list.
Go get one.
Okay, let me go get one. So
go get one. We'll talk while you go.
Okay, good.
I was just going to say, Amanda, I was looking in the family store the other day and was going to get some of the stickers, rub and sniff.
Yeah.
And noticed like the list looked a lot shorter. Then I don't know if it's just me because they just seem like a lot less.
We used to have heaps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't had a look in a while. I'll have to go have a look. Okay.
Yeah, there was a lot less than what there used to be.
Yeah.
And there wasn't like any of the newer scents. They were more like the classic, ones we have all the time.
They should update it again next month, I think. They usually, on the 2nd month of new catalogue, they update the closeout section with all whatever they've got left from discontinued. And hopefully Family Store will update again then as well. So.
Oh, I should get this other one to show you too. I should just take it on my other room.
No, Mitchell.
Can you hear Di? Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can.
Okay, good.
Di Sands?
Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh,
can you see us?
I can see you, Amanda. You can see. I don't know how this works, so I'm just trying to sort it all out.
Yeah, it's new. There's a few different options you can look at. I've got a screen where I can see all 4 people.
Oh, can you?
Are you on your phone or laptop?
I'm on my iPad.
Okay, if you just swipe left, you should get other options, I think.
These are the cards.
Oh.
Yeah, we have them, don't we?
Yes,
Although,
I've got.
are they fundraiser ones, Amanda? Or are they just regular ones?
Are they from the family store, Heather?
They are, but you know what I did? When I ran out, I just printed my own on an index card. I ran index cards through my printer and made my own.
Yeah. You can actually go onto Vistaprint too and print them off as postcards, and they sort of like postcard size.
Yeah.
You can print anything off on there, so I might do that.
And then there was 2.
Oh, guys got them. So we must have.
Yay!
Yeah, we've got them. There you go.
Yeah, I only got them about maybe a couple of weeks ago.
Well, you're ready for a fundraiser, honey. You better find somebody to do a Scent Circle fundraiser now.
Yeah.
She's in the process. She's in the process of starting her very first one. So that's one of the reasons I wanted to get you in, because guys got one.
Product list, thank you. And this is where I went cray-cray, is I did a full-size washer with sample.
Ooh.
For every person, because we all know this is the gateway drug, right? This is what gets everyone hooked. So I'm like, I'm going to splurge and use my Hostess rewards to get free tubs, and I'm going to make 455 samples. So
I forgot, because you would have got host rewards too.
We had 455 customers buy, right?
Yeah.
Over $1,000 in free product is what I got.
Wow.
Holy moly.
So, I mean, yeah, who cares? I'm not making financial money off of it, but that.
So when you're giving prizes and stuff like that, you can just use host rewards. So it's not going to cost you anything out of pocket.
No.
Really.
So make these up in advance. I will tell you, look how awesome that is. Yes.
Oh, look, Di, you're like mirror image. She's on the ball, this one.
Girl, you are ready. You just make these suckers up.
Yeah, I need a new way to do it as well. So, yeah, I don't think I'm putting the right information on my wicks.
So these are from the layer on the samples page. Do y'all have those? Are you on that page?
Yeah.
Yes.
When you click on layers on the sample, there's a pinned post at the top. Click that, and then it's these for every single scent, and it's got, I print them on cardstock, and you cut them, and there's like 8 per page, and then they're the coolest thing ever.
They are.
Wow.
Really pretty and professional.
Oh, they are. I mean, I didn't make these. I'm just copying off someone's work. But this is what I do every month. So I have these made up with my Scent and Warmer of the Month. So when people buy, it's my customer bag that just goes in their sack when they purchase.
Yeah. Ooh, while I've got you, we are getting our very first, we're not getting scent of the month, we're getting scent of the season. So they're starting region 3 off with scent of the season. We're getting vanilla mint. Have you tried that one?
I have it, and I love it.
Oh, good. Okay. So how do you go about promoting your scent of the month with regular customers? Because we're about to go into doing that.
So I make samples as soon as they get in. So we get them early. So like, oh, I think mine just got here to my doorstep. That's probably who was ringing my doorbell, was my Scent and Warmer of the Month.
What's your scent of the month this month?
This one is the next. You want me to go get it? Y'all want to open it and smell it and look at it together?
Yes. Go get it.
Okay, hold on.
What's that?
I just got from my 5
Is that a dog? Is it a Texas dog? What can you see in the background? I love looking at Americans' offices and what they have in the background.
Yeah.
I think that's the Stargaze warmer.
Okay, I told you he's getting excited.
Yeah, I think
We're just snooping at all your stuff behind you, Heather.
Oh, this is my well, it's kind of
Is that a Stargaze? That's Stargaze?
Yeah, Stargaze.
I want one of them.
And then my diffuser. Ooh. And then usually there's a bar so behind me. So if I do like little Facebook parties, my little setup's right behind me.
Awesome.
Oh yeah. Okay, so Johnny Appleseed is the scent for next month for us.
Oh, wow.
Interesting.
It is straight apple, you guys. Like apple.
We have A's for apple. Have you tried that?
We have it.
I don't know if I like that.
You know where they sell tons of apple is up in New York, like where Jody's at. It's tons and tons of apple. So this goes to show you exactly, like today, now that this is here, I start making my samples and my customer mailers today. Like it'll start happening today. So I'll melt down 1 bar. Yeah, it smells straight like apple. This is the warmer, a little apple for teacher appreciation.
Oh my God, that's so cute.
This is in the U.S. Y'all are watching the recording. Don't you fall in love with this. You get a sense of the season. That's going to be better. You can do the same exact thing.
Yeah, I think they're trialing us out with scent of the season.
Yeah.
To see how we go before we get given scent of the month. And we don't have warmer of the month or warmer of the season yet. So this is vanilla mint is like the trial.
So do y'all use photo grid at all? Do you do photo grid? Or like PhotoFi?
PicMonkey.
Okay.
Canva. Yeah.
Create a visual of the scents of the season. So like vanilla mint.
Mm-hmm.
Create, like it sounds so weird, but like I create little pictures, like 4 pictures. Like I'll go on Google and I'll find a really like just sexy picture of mint. Maybe it's like a piece of mint with like water drops on it, you know, so it makes the mint appealing to the eye. Like, you know, when you look at something, you're like, ooh, that's really pretty. It's those crisp, vivid images of something, right? Save it on your computer. Find a real picture of vanilla, or maybe it's of something in the same color scape of what the fragrance is. Some people make them up of what the ingredients are, but you can create a photo grid of a specific image, like Johnny Appleseed. I would do like apples of all kinds, like with sweat on them a little bit, like water, you know, it just it sells it. So create that for vanilla mint so you can use it on social media. Just make sure with what images you're using, it's not copyrighted or someone else's images that you're pulling. But that will help sell it tremendously. I can't tell you, like for Pineapple Pucker, when you've got those visuals of like juicy pineapple and they see it, people are buying it every single time. Go live on your Facebook smelling the scent of the season and give your description of what it is and what rooms you would warm it in, and make that a tradition. Like every month you're going live or whenever it is of the scent of the season, and they're going to be tuning in because they want to see your live scent or your smell from it, you know? That's what I would do. Just create a process.
Yeah.
For sure.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah. But that's all I do in mine is product list, the flyer scent samples, and my signature thing is a blow pop in every customer's order. They know they get a blow pop because every
what's a blow pop?
It's a lollipop with gum in it.
Oh.
A lollipop with gum in it?
Yeah. Don't you ever go to
I have never had a blow pop.
I'm bringing you a blow pop on the cruise.
Bring me one to Disneyland.
Oh, you're going Disney. Okay, not the cruise.
No, not the cruise.
Okay, I'm bringing it to Disney. So what's a really famous candy there, like a lollipop that they love?
Choppa Chop.
So I would put a Choppa Chop in every customer bag because
a Choppa Chop.
I mean, a good lollipop makes anyone happy.
Yeah, I get you.
A Choppa Chop.
Hi.
Choppa Chop.
Choppa Chop. I'm getting that. Yeah. And then, of course, the love brag tag. This is Chloe Cox came up with this. So when your Scentsy goodies arrive, open it. Duh, LOL. Ooh and ah. Snap a pic and tag me on social media.
I have the one
good idea.
Taylor made, Amanda.
Yeah.
The little tag that says, is it click? What is it?
No, Kayla Moynard made something awesome. It was like share or something.
Yeah, we have them. Yeah, so similar, but they call them love brag tags. and you can put them to the outside of your bags, or just, I put them in all my customer little bags now. So these are ready to go, and I literally am just throwing them in every customer's bag. And I do a product sheet in each one because it costs me nothing, but I want it to be something they're getting every single time, because something may stand out in this that they didn't see before. I rarely give full catalogs out because they're more expensive. I do product lists.
Yeah,
for sure.
Especially for something like that where you're doing it all the time. Do you have do you get flyers for scent of the month, or just warmer of the month, or it comes together, doesn't it? So you get a flyer for both
in one,
and it's both. Okay.
Yeah, and it shows the previous. So I get this every month because here's my philosophy on this. Even with your scent of the seasons, it's not meant to be, ooh, I like it for me, I think it's going to smell good, let me get it. It really is a business marketing tool, and it's meant to be that. Like, I personally, the apple's so cute, but I have a senior in high school. I mean, I'm not personally going to gift this to anyone because my kid's beyond that point of age, but I'm going to tell you right now, there are people in my customers that absolutely will buy this and love Apple tremendously. And you have to remember that on the sense of the seasons and things that come like that, you're not buying it for you. It's for your clientele and to market it, because it's the smell that sells. You have to get the scent under their nose. Like you said, people, we were talking about fundraisers. How do people know this is legit? Well, they have to experience it to know it's legit. You can't do it by words. Like, paper is paper is paper. Like, I don't care how cute your join brochure looks. A piece of paper is a piece of paper is a piece of paper. It's your conversation with them. It's them smelling black raspberry vanilla for the first time that you're warming in a loaner warmer. That's what they're going to remember in your conversation, not a stupid piece of paper that looks cute.
Awesome. Thank you so much. This has been so helpful, and it is now my goal to get out there and try and find a fundraiser I can use as a guinea pig.
You have to. Even if it's 12 to 15 people on a little soccer team or whatever.
I think I'm just going to go with scent circles. I'm just going to start with easy and see how we go. Because $30 is a good price for people to contribute to a fundraiser too. So
put that in your system. So let's change these numbers up. So you have no tax. So we're sure that it's 15 PRV, right? Because we have to make sure these numbers
I put it in
right.
the workstation to be sure.
Yeah, enter it in your workstation. You let me know your numbers, and I'll change these according. And y'all get your packets together.
Yes.
And then make it a goal to
and we can all sort of do one together. Like, we can all sort of do our first one together. Obviously different schools and everything, but it'll be fun.
Really okay. Fun. And it's a lot of points. You can get so many points, you guys.
Well, what do you got there, Di? Oh, you've got price to PRV.
Wait.
There we go.
Scent circles 25 to 15 PRV. Yes. So the PRV is the same across the board. It's just your price that's different, and you have no tax.
No, it's included.
It's included. So that's awesome. Okay.
And free shipping on party orders. So you would just assume that you're gonna hit a qualified party. So shipping's not an issue.
Yeah.
And then it all comes to you and you get it out. So when it all comes to you, do you package it up, take it into the school and distribute it out to children, and the children distribute it to the people? Is that how it works?
Yes. So the goal for a fundraiser is very little work on the organization's part. So when the orders came in, I recreated and entered these on a little spreadsheet. I numbered my order forms actually as they came in, because like here, see where I literally hand wrote form number 1. As I entered them into the computer, I would number them.
Awesome.
And the reason why I did that is, like, this is form number 1, customer 1. Form number 1, customer 2. Form number 1. So if I ever needed to track who form number 1, customer 8 is, it's right here. Here's the student that sold it. Here's the form. Here's the customer. So as they came in, it was a little bit of extra work, but I typed up a 4x2 label, and on the label, it had seller's name, buyer's name, what they bought, and we divided this one up into platoons, or it would be like a home room. So on there, I would put like the teacher's name, like this one I put Charlie Platoon. So it was 1, so I put a C at the top, and I did 1-2. So I knew it was form 1, customer 2's order, buyer's name, seller's name. So there's no confusion in way I was tracking stuff back. And I didn't have to provide them with a copy of the order form because I had retyped their entire order on a 2x4 label that stuck to the front of their bag.
Yeah.
And then in each person's bag, so like this person sold to 13 people. So I purchased these beautiful skinny brown paper sacks from Amazon, and I folded them over and put these little thank you stickers to hold the bags close. All 13 of his brown bags went into our big clear Scentsy bag.
Yep.
And I closed it up in a knot with curling ribbon. Why do I have it closed? Well, I could see his label through the first thing, so I knew who the seller was, who it was going to. All of his 13 people are in one bag tied with a knot, so no hands can go in, nothing can fall out. Once it leaves your hands, it's out of your control. I only had one person come back and say, I didn't get my order. Well, they were 2 twins. The brother turned in his order, and I could go and refer immediately to what platoon he was in, what seller. Nothing turned in because I had noted 0 on that order form. It had a big red X. So I knew nothing came in from that order. So it's really just being a really good record keeper and keeping everything in. And then I bundled it up by homeroom or platoon. So all the platoon had one box or a couple of boxes, and they knew that this is their class. They'd find their bag right on the front and take the one bag, and that was it. So with big Scentsy catalog stuff, it's harder because warmers, can you imagine a kid carrying around 6 warmers? And it's hard to do. People don't. And that's
have you got a lot of girls in your team that do fundraisers as well? Like, is this a big thing in Region 1?
Huge.
Yeah.
Huge. I mean,
I just feel like we're so out of touch with it. We're missing out on all these. It's such, we really need to get it cranking in Australia. I don't know anyone that does them.
I mean, do people come back and offer money on your door asking for money for things? Do y'all ever get that?
Yeah.
So what kind of organizations? Like, who's raising money that
I've had like Surf Life Saving, the Fire Brigade, what else have we had? World Vision, I think. People like that. But So can you just rattle off some organisations that you've done? So aside from schools, what else have you done off the top of your head?
Most of mine are sports affiliated.
Sports, yeah.
Sports galore. Dance teams, cheerleading teams that are private that do competitions. They have to raise money big time. Band, choir, daycares.
Yep.
Because they're always trying to do improvements, right? Like for supplies or playground.
Yeah.
Really?
So if you've got kids, basically if you've got kids or you know people with kids, that's like your first point of call is look at the kids, look at what they're doing, look at the school, look at what they do after school activities. That's,
And that's what I would put on social media immediately. I would say, who on my friends list has kids in sports or a team or an after school activity? And what is it, is what I would ask. That would be my only question on Facebook. So all your friends are going to start blasting what they do now. And now you have the list of where you need to start. Don't lead up the game. I got to check. Who can I write with? No, let's back up and do one thing at a time. Who has kids? I'm looking for some activities. What do your kids do? What teams are they involved with? Stop right there. Pump the brakes. Get the info you need. And then we'll go to second base.
Perfect. I'm going to do that this weekend.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. I've got to get off here because I've got to go out and see my new niece today.
Oh, I'm excited.
Yes.
But thank you so much. You need to send me your address because I'm going to send you a little care pack from Australia.
Yeah, that's too much postage. Save it for
I'm going to chuck Vegemite in there for a start.
No, you're not mailing anything. It's too expensive. Bring it to Disney.
No. I want to. It's fun. So flick me your address. But thank you so much. I'm going to jump off. If you guys want to stay and chat to Heather, feel free. But I'm going to jump off, guys. So thank you so much, lovely.
You're welcome. We'll see you at reunion.
How do I get off here? All right. Bye, guys. I'll talk later.
All right.
Okay, bye. I think I need to go too, but thank you so much. It's been very helpful.
Oh, you're so welcome, Diane. Anytime.
I'd love to chat again soon.
Yes, anytime y'all want to Zoom, just holler at me.
Oh, excellent.
I have a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead, Michelle. You're fine.
How do you enter all of the orders into the workstation? Do you just put it in under your
question,
like in the first the person who's
so ours is a little different. So here in the States, if we have a tax exempt organization, I have to enter them in one shopping cart. All the contents has to be in one shopping cart. But I don't think y'all would have to do that because your tax is included. So I think you could enter it and break it up into different parties to maximize your half price rewards. So like with mine, I got $1,100 in free and 4 half price items, but you could break yours up into 3-4 different parties and still get the 15% in free and the 4 half price item. That's what I would do if I was you, and maximize that. Just break it up.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, our best bet is to do the 850 of sales and you get 3 half price points.
Plus your perpetual, right?
Plus the perpetual, yes.
Yeah, so 850 and so I would divide it up into 850 parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's when you get your 15%. I last month was going to $2,000, but then you only get the 4 points plus your perpetual, and that's for 1,600. So that's double, where you can do your 850s and get your 6 points with your normal awards plus your 2 perpetuals with the 850.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would just divide it up and maximize it. Whatever that mark is at 850 that gets you the 15%.
Yeah, that's the best one to go with. Otherwise, it's the next one's 1,600 and you only get 4 points. Where if you double the 850, you're getting 6. Plus your 2 perpetual awards as well.
Exactly.
Plus every 850. That's the best way to go.
That's what I would do too. We can't do it if it's tax exempt here. It has to be one customer in the shopping cart.
Oh.
But y'all can, which is awesome.
So we can put it under different names, or will we just put it under our name? All under one name?
So like with these people, I don't have all their phone numbers. It's just name and phone number on my order form because people don't want to fill out a whole bunch of info when you're ordering just a quick fundraiser.
Yeah.
So if I didn't have their information, if I just have their name only, I'm not going to put their name. I would just put it as me.
And you can do that. You can order like that as
you can.
You.
Yeah, you can. And this is the first time I've ever done the washer whiffs, you guys. I don't know if I'm going to get return on it, but I'm going to try it for the 3 fundraisers, the next 3 I have, and I'm going to just put it out there just to see. It's worth a shot to me. Like I'm not getting returns on fundraisers.
I only give washer whiff samples. I find that the wax melts, especially because it's hot. Yeah. And a lot of people love washer whiffs, so
they
do. They smell it. Once you give them a scoopful and they use
Hey. No, you can't talk.
Yeah, they do. They absolutely love them. You can say hi. Hi, Pumpkin. Hi.
This is Henry.
How old are you?
He's 3 in May.
Oh, my son's birthday's in May too. Hi, guys. Hi.
She lives in Texas in America.
She does?
Yep.
That's exciting, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks again. Bye, Michelle.
Yes.
Thank you. much.
You're so welcome. If y'all think of anything else, just holler at me, and I'll get these forms changed over to you guys to your prices, and then where you can add your info, and that way you can get these out.
Excellent.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye.
Now I've got to get out of here.